Hey guys, and welcome back to another classic gold farming video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you one of the best gold farms in classic World of Warcraft. The item that we're going to be farming for is the Formula Enchant weapon Crusader. This sells for a bunch of gold on the auction house. It has a 4% drop chance from the Scarlet Spell Binders. You're also going to make a decent amount of steady gold. You get a bunch of rune cloth from doing this farm. You also have a chance of getting a few other goodies like the Traveler's Backpack, some really good BOEs and things like that. So you're going to make good steady gold from this, and you also have a chance at getting the recipe, which sells for a lot of gold. Another thing that you can actually make some decent steady gold is from the different potions and all the different scrolls that you're going to be getting. This farm is located in Western Plaguelands, and now on the top circle that I have on the map, there's a tower which has a bunch of the spell binders. So this is the tower, and this is the main farming location. On the south location, there is one spellbinder that spawns down there, which I recommend running down to that location after you have cleared the tower. So the only mobs that have a chance at actually dropping the recipe are the spellbinders, so the casters at this location. There are a few melee mobs that you're going to have to clear to be able to get into the tower where the spellbinders are. As you can see, there's 3 in the middle of the tower, and there's also one that spawns and walks around patrolling the outside of the tower. So this guy right here. Now these mobs are fairly easy to kill. They are only about level 57 or 58. They do cast and they do slow you. So if you're doing this on hardcore, I'd come here at level 60 at minimum. Or if you're doing this just on error, you can just come here as low as like level 57 if you really wanted to, and grind out your last few levels and make a bunch of gold whilst doing so. You do need to be a bit careful when you come into this room, because you can pull 2 of them or 3 of them at once. And then also once you get on the top of the tower, if you just run out without looking, you're going to pull around another 4 mobs. But what I recommend doing is just taking your time. Make sure you only pull a couple of the mobs when you get to the top, how I do. This way you're just a lot safer. So once you get to the top, as you can see, there's a few spellbinders that are up around the top location, and there's also this guy right here. Now this guy does a decent amount of damage, and he also has a stun, so you just need to be careful for that. As you can see, we just got hodged for 3 seconds. Now this can be very, very dangerous, especially if you don't have too much gear when doing this farm, or if you're doing this on hardcore. You definitely don't want to get stunned, because then you can't heal, you can't get away, and things like that. So what I recommend doing is killing this guy first, and then focusing on the other mobs at the top of the tower, just because this guy does the most damage, and obviously that stun can get a bit annoying. Now if you get lucky, you can actually get some BOEs from here that sell for a lot of gold. Because the level of the mobs, the BOEs that you get from here are perfect for level 60s, and obviously you have a chance of getting like the purples, the blues, and obviously a bunch of different greens that can sell for a lot of gold on the auction house. But the main reason that we're here is obviously for that recipe, for the Crusader recipe, which has a 0.4% drop chance from the spell binders. So you do have to kill a decent amount of these, or if you just get lucky and have some good RNG, you can get one fairly quickly. But even without getting the recipe, you're going to make some good steady gold from doing this farm. The amount of rune cloth that you get from here is really, really good, and it adds up very quickly. Also the potions and the scrolls, these also sell very good on the auction house, making a lot more steady gold just from killing the mobs and actually not getting the recipe. So once you've cleared the tower, what I recommend doing is running up to the location up here. So this is just south of the tower, and there is actually one more spellbinder that will spawn at this location. As you can see, here he is right here. So what I would personally like to do is make sure I get this guy, and then I run back to the tower, and I basically rinse and repeat the process that I just showed in this video. This will allow you to get as many kills as possible to basically do it the best possible way. There's a few other melees up here, but you don't have to really kill them. I prefer to just focus on the spellbinders so I have a chance at getting the recipe. So as you can see, we've finished up on the south spot. we run back to the tower and they should have already started to respawn. If you want to level up your gold making and become the best gold maker in all versions of World of Warcraft, I recommend checking out Goldcapped. Goldcapped is a community project where a bunch of the best gold makers are making guides and helping out everyone in the community. We are constantly making new and up-to-date guides for the latest and best methods of making gold in all versions of World of Warcraft. We have live price data on the website and inside the guides, so you always know if a farm is worth doing at a certain time. We have a team of the best gold makers in all versions of World of Warcraft. The team will help you out in the Discord with any questions that you have about making gold in any version of World of Warcraft. So if you want to level up and have the best help possible when it comes to gold making, I recommend signing up to Goldcap today. You can sign up for 1 month or 1 year and save a little bit if you go yearly. There's a bunch of extra perks that you get when becoming a Goldcap member. If you want to sign up now, there will be a link down below in the description box, or you can head over to goldcap.com and become a member today. Hope to see you in the Discord and a part of the community where we can all level up our gold making together. If you have any questions, just join the Goldcap Discord and the team will help you out.